Hi everyone, me again. Okay, I'm really excited to show you this. This is my new palette. My mum very nicely treated me to it. Now I know it's not a new palette, I know it's not new, but it's new to me. So I thought I'd show you guys what look we could do with this one. And the reason I like these sort of palettes is because you've got cheeks in one side, and then you've got eyeshadows in the other, and I think they're fantastic for travelling, and they're good value for money as well, because this isn't far off the price of just an eyeshadow palette, yet you've got more in there. And the great thing is as well is it has a detachable mirror, which I wasn't sure about, but actually I really like it, because I can just use it when I need to. It's fantastic. So I've done my base, I've got my base on, got a bit of bronzer on, and I just thought I'd show you a look that we could do with this palette here. So the colours are beautiful and are very in at the moment, especially if you like a rosy gold tony look. So excuse me if I sound like a man, by the way, I've got a cold at the moment, can't shift it, so it's all sort of here at the moment, so I do apologise in advance. But let's get some of this on. So some of these are really pretty. So this one is called Party Foul. I'm just going to pop some, and it gives just I don't know if you can see, but a really nice sort of glisten to it. And the other highlight is Low Key. It's a really beautiful peachy highlight, and I think if you've got a bit more warmer skin tone, probably show up a little bit better on you guys. So I'm going to use the lighter one on myself. The brush I'm going to use is the contour brush by Real Techniques. So I'm going to pop it on and just pop it on my cheek. Just gives that nice bit of glow. Can you see? Oh, that's quite good, that one. Give a little bit of colour. And do you know what? Let's put this one on top. So this is the Low Key, this is the peachy one. Let's add them together. Why not? To make the most out of this palette. What do we think? A bit of colour. Okay, I like a little bit of blush on my cheeks because I feel a little bit drained otherwise. So the blush I'm going to go, I've got two choices here. So I've got Cheap Shot or I've got Double Take. Now I am all for a brownie pinky bronze, like a brownie pinky blush. So I'm definitely going to get this one a go. The brush I'm using is the Bobbi Brown blush brush. It's great just to get on the apples of the cheeks. And if you smile and just pop it just on the cheeks there. Oh, it's got nice pigment to it, so you don't need a lot of it either, which is great. And you see? Okay, so I've got my glow and I've got my blush. Now, if you feel like it's a little bit too much, just go over with a bit of your foundation brush just to tone it down just a bit. Doesn't look so out there now. Now what I'm going to do is use the eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to use the colour Backtalk in my crease. So this is a really pretty colour. It's like a brownie pink, but it's really pretty. And I'm going to use a Zoeva brush, and the one I'm using is 221, which is a soft crease brush. I don't really have a lot of lid. I've got quite a hooded lid, so I love a good cut crease. And I'm just going to blend that in. It's such a pretty colour as well. Such a lovely transition shade. You see? That way it gives me a lot more definition. If you look one side to the other, it really opens up the eye. And I just move it back and forth, just so it blends nicely. Okay, can you see? The colour I'm going to go for now, I believe I'm going to go for, I think this is really pretty. It's the Attitude. It's almost like almost like a bronzy, oh look at that, like a bronzy pinky colour. I love a bit of shimmer. And I'm going to put this one sort of more in the crease area. So I'm going to use a slightly more tapered brush. Yeah, my brushes are dirty, I'm going to admit that. And we're going to use, it's the 231 and it's the Petite Crease brush. And I'm going to pop it in the colour Attitude. I'm just going to get it in that corner crease. If you can hear that outside, that's a motorbike starting up, so apologise about that one. Now in my last video, my camera fell down. I'm hoping this doesn't happen in this one. Got it propped up a little slightly better this time. Oh, it's a really pretty colour, can you see? Yeah, that's really nice. Just going to do the other side. A little bit more definition there, just in the crease. And what I'm going to just do is go over, sort of, because I don't like too harsh a line, just underneath my brow I'm going to go over with 3 sheets, which is a really pale colour, just to break up that sort of look. Now what I'm going to do now is, if you can see, I've got a little gap here and I just want a little bit of shimmer in there. So what I might actually do is use a little bit of concealer on there first. Now I'm going to use, and I used this in my last video, and it's the Makeup Revolution and it's the Conceal and Define. But this time I'm just going to pop a little bit on my hand. I'm just going to use sort of a finer brush to pat it on with, and this one is the shading brush. Just going to pop it on there and then blend. And you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to lighten up that lid a little bit more, so when you do put the colour on, it definitely shows up that little bit better. You know, it's not hard stuff, this. I mean, there are some looks that are difficult, but can you see? So it's just lighten it up a bit. And I'm going to use the same brush but the other side. It's good to do that because it saves you washing all your brushes. I'm just going to wipe off the excess there. And I'm going to try, that looks pretty. I'm going to go for Curve. I'll pop it on my hand so you can see. You see, it's a really soft, subtle pink. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to pat that just where I put that concealer. See, it just gives a really soft, subtle pinky tone. Tell you what we can do as well is go back to that highlighter that we used at the start, which was Party Foul, and if we get a little bit of that on there too, we can pop that just in the corners there. Okay, can you see what I mean? So I've done my eyes, done my cheeks, all in one palette, and actually it's really lightweight, so it's great for travelling as well. Now what I'm going to do now is just pop a bit of eyeliner on. Now I have a guilty pleasure for this eyeliner. I'm going to use the Dior Pro Liner Waterproof. I just really love the fact it's an angular shape, because for me I look better with just eyeliner more on the outside, so I'm just going to pop this one on. And I'm going for the brown shade in this one. You see, just a little bit on the edges. Just open my eyes up a little bit. I haven't put a lot on, I've kept it quite natural. Give that a little bit of a pop there. Now let's get some mascara on me. Sorry, you can hear me rustling about in here. Not very professional, I know. But I always put my makeup down and lose it. Do you guys find that? Do you find that you put makeup down and it's literally in front of you and then it just disappears? And you just don't understand where it's gone. And then you come back to it and then it's suddenly in front of you. I don't get it. I don't understand. So I'm going to use the Clinique mascara for this one. I'm going to use the High Impact mascara. I used the Clinique mascara in the last one. I'll be honest, I quite am fond of the Clinique mascaras. I think they're great. And I do actually think they last quite a while as well. See what I mean? It's really quite nice. I didn't tell my husband I was doing these videos, and I showed him the last one, and I was so embarrassed showing him because I've never done this before. I didn't know what I was doing. And his response was, I bet you'll be using it as an excuse to buy more makeup, which is probably true, I'm not going to lie. I'm forever spending money, me. You can never have enough eyeshadow palettes though. Here we go, mascara face again. Let me see. Oh, I've got a little bit there. So really subtle, but just really soft rosy tones. And let's not forget the brows, because look at them. My brows are all over the place. Let's just find, because last time I used my brow brush, and I do actually prefer that, as I said before. It just gives it more of a subtle look. You bear with me, I'm going to find it. So I'm actually going to go into, now this is another favourite palette of mine. I'm happy to do a video on this one too because this is absolutely gorgeous. This is the Soft Glam Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just look at it, it's beautiful. So if you want to see a video on this one, subscribe or like or just even watch my video. I'll be happy with some views, to be honest. And then I can show you this palette because this is one of my ultimate favourites as well. So I'm just going to go into the colour Rustic. To be honest, any brown powder on the eyebrows could work. And I'm just going to fill that bit in there. Just to make them look a little bit more defined, but keep them nice and natural. That wasn't too hard, was it? So that's that one done. Let's go a little bit out there with the lipstick today. What colour should we go for? Oh, okay, I've got two here. So I've got a magenta. They're both quite out there. So which is like a plummy colour. And then I've got, these are Bobbi Brown lip colours, by the way. I've got pink violet. So they're quite similar. Hey, let's just go for the magenta. Why not? Let's go out there. We've done the pinkies. We've kept it quite a simple eye. So let's go out there with the magenta. It's just such a lovely creamy colour as well. So there we go. Gone a bit more out there this time with my lips, and I don't tend to put lipstick on too often, but I just thought, why not? We've done like a rosy eye. So this is my look for today. The reason I wanted to show you this palette was because I love a palette that has everything in there and it's great for travelling. If you want to see more of the makeup I have, or you want to see reviews on anything else, please feel free to, and please subscribe if you can. Thank you so much guys again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!